Right, okay then, so I'm going to show you how to actually use a VLOOKUP on Excel. So what's the use of a VLOOKUP? Well, imagine that you have a sheet with a set of products on it, or whatever really, it can be whatever you need, but using products as an example, and you have a set of values that are ascribed to them. So what we might have on a different sheet is we might need to look up a particular product and a particular thing really about it. So let me show you how I might do that. So let's say from here I were to type in is equal to VLOOKUP, and obviously you get your little helper. First thing is the lookup value. So I'm going to have it point at A2, and then this next one is the table and array. So that's basically what you are looking at. And I'm going to select all of this. I'm not going to select the titles because they're not part of the thing I would be looking at. But basically all of the data that I need. Now, when you do the next one, which is column index number, what happens here is starting from here, you'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I was looking for the weight, I would say 5. Now, and then what you do is you want exact matches. You don't often want approximate matches, although it might be needed in some circumstances. Okay. Then over here, I'm going to type in product 1. And what it does is it looks over here and it finds the weights because that's the 5th one. This is very useful if you've got a setup where you need to look for a specific thing. Now, what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to make sure that these here don't shift. And then that way I can drag it downwards. You'll see, as you can see, if I drag down product 3, 4, all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4, I get the different weight values of all those individual products. It's really that simple using a VLOOKUP, really. All it does is it looks what's here and it tries to find it. If it can find it in that first column, it will then read across, count across, however many you want, and then it will return that value. It's possibly one of the simplest little things to use and very useful. If you change that to 3, again, in this case, it actually ends up pulling the shortest side. And that's it, really. Not a difficult function to use, but really, really useful if you want to pull across specific values, but only if it turns up in another list. So it's good for sorting things out, really, and pulling values across as and when you need them.